You outscore this team 23-10 in the fourth quarter. Defensively, you guys were so active. What stood about holding this team to 10 points?
Well, I thought, even from the start, I liked the energy of the team, and on both sides of the ball, I thought we played really hard defensively, and I thought offensively there was great movement and there was great pace. Now, we missed some open shots, but they were the right plays, and if we play like that, we're going to have a good chance to win. And Indiana's been playing great basketball. They're a tough team to match up with. They play hard, they're tough, play smart, so it's a good win for us.
Coach, on a night when you don't have Noel and then you lose Mitch, Taj is a plus 22 out there. What did you get?
Yeah, and I think the thing I don't want to overlook is the game that, and Taj was fantastic, just what he gave us, because he gives you whatever you need. But also the way Julius played was huge for our team. And so his energy energized our team, and then the willingness to make plays and spray the ball out and getting the ball moving side to side, that was huge for us. And then I thought Obi really gave us good minutes as well. So the bigs that we had got the job done. And I was, glad to see RJ have the perseverance to keep fighting and work his way through the game. And of course, Derrick, I thought Kemba gave us good minutes early on. Derrick gave us good minutes. Alec was really good. Quick was huge. So the bench came in and gave us a big lift.
Coach, over the last couple games, you've said we have to improve, we have to be better. What are a couple things from this game where you thought, okay, yeah, this is what I needed from them?
Yeah, no, and it's just to be solid on both sides of the ball. When we always say the defense, the rebounding, and and keeping our turnovers down, we have to be able to count on that every night. That puts you in position to win. And then if we share the ball offensively, well, I know we're going to score a lot of points. We have a lot of really good offensive players, and if we share the ball with each other and we move, we'll be fine. And we have good depth, and every night it could be someone different. And so, and it's a good, solid win, but you can't feel too good about yourself. Tomorrow we got a lot of work to do, and we have to be honest with ourselves and look at the film and continue to make corrections and concentrate on our improvement.
It feels like Immanuel Quickley really relishes those big threes in close games, late games. When did you notice that?
When he was in college. Yeah. One of my assistants, Dice Yashimoto, was at Georgia, and they played against him. He said, and he called me. I wasn't coaching. I was just traveling around. He said, "Watch this kid Quickley. He's like all the small guards we had in Chicago." He said he hits every big shot for Kentucky. And so I started watching, and then I called West, and I asked him about him. And West, gave me the background on him. And so I continued. I didn't know where I was going to be, but he was someone that was high on our radar.
Just in the fourth quarter, deciding it's going to be Quickley, Rose, and just keeping the starting backcourt on the bench. What goes into that thought process?
Just the way the game unfolds, so they had good rhythm going. They played well. They got the lead, and so that's how we'll approach it. Yeah, he's a very underrated defender. He's a fierce competitor, which I think really helps him. Sometimes we have to reel him in a little bit with his gambles, but he's underrated.
Tom, when you see Quickley, looks like he's playing at a different speed sometimes. Is he out of control or under control?
No, he's under control. He's probably a better athlete than people realize, but he's real shifty. And so he knows he can create separation, and that's what I think makes him so hard to guard. He's not a straight line guy. He changes speeds, but he's shifty, and he's always had the ability to draw fouls. He did. If you went back in college, he did the same thing. And so, he's not getting those calls right now. But the thing I like, he's real smart. And he's adapted, so he's playing through contact. He's getting fouled a ton, and hopefully people will recognize it down the road.
Can you talk about the defensive spark that Berg's getting off the bench?
Yeah. No, you're making a great point. And Alec, the thing that you like about Alec is he can guard, he can shoot, he can pass, he can dribble, he can guard multiple positions. You can do a lot more switching when he's on the floor. He has good size, he has great toughness. There was a stretch where he was at the point in the fourth when we were resting Derrick. He can handle the point, so that it's, it's a Swiss Army knife. You just whatever you need, you got. And so, and he's a top of the line competitor. So that's huge for us.
Coach, how important was it, on a night where RJ goes 0 for 6 in the first half? I mean, he comes up 4 for 13, but he still made some big plays and hit some big shots late when you needed him. It seems like he never kind of gets down.
Yeah, no, and it's a big plus that he approaches it that way. He never really gets too high, never gets too low, just keeps going, and that's what we wanted. I think he locked into his defense more and just helped the team any way you can. And then it was interesting because you got a fast break layup. Taj hit him on a couple of great passes on kickouts, and that's what we were saying. We just don't want to jack up wild threes, but those threes were great rhythm threes. The defense collapse, it's coming inside out, you're stepping into your shot. Beautiful plays, and that's what got him going and got his rhythm going. And he's a tough player, he has good size. We know he's going to end up shooting the ball really well for us.